When was the last time when you've truly enjoyed studying? Developed a childlike wonder and eagerness to learn? If it happened to you, and I hope so, you surely weren't fascinated by a big book with long academic level descriptions, but by something else. Today, I'm gonna show you 5, in my opinion, best podcasts or YouTube shows for kids which will help you in your German learning journey. All links to them I left in the description. Check it out after you have watched the video. Before we start, I think that I have to explain why I recommend not videos for beginners, A1, A2 level, but native content for kids. My main criteria for quality learning content are clear and repetitive structure of the show, because your brain gets used to the same speaker, to the same phrases signalized in the beginning or the ending of the show, and it reduces the mental load, allowing you to learn new information in the foreign language more easily. And easy and enjoyable are the most important words when we refer to beginners. Second, simple language, complicated things. You learn a language to get your point across. And that's your most urgent goal, to make yourself understood. Without encyclopedia words, just in simple terms. And is there something better to train that skill than kids' shows? Yes, you probably know all of this in your native language, but you still have to relearn it in your foreign language of choice with the words and phrases and attitudes that natives use. Think of it like a video game levels. As soon as you understand a podcast about why is grass green, you can advance more and more and one day easily comprehend complicated biological topics, for example. And the list is going to be opened by my ultimate German learning show, Checkpot. Why is it great? Again, the show has clear structure. There is always an introduction to the topic, 3 questions which are going to be answered during the show, and the conclusion. All the topics are extremely interesting even for adults and range from simple things like flowers, cows, bread, to more complicated and emotional ones like cancer or ADHD. If you are gonna watch videos on YouTube instead of podcasts, you will be blessed with beautiful scenery. The thing is, show hosts travel not only across the country but across the world to make those videos, and the quality is really top notch. And the podcasts also have their peculiarities, and by that I mean that here the host also introduces a real German child, so you can get accustomed to people of different ages and backgrounds speaking, and generally kids talking about the things that they love is just cute. And also, the theoretical points are always being proved by experts or experiments. Die Maus. This iconic German show has been explaining the world to children for decades with its famous Sachgeschichten. The concept of this show is similar to Welt. Videos and podcasts focus on the most fascinating and interesting facts about our planet, how and why things are made. The latest podcast episode was, for example, about a project where hair is used to clean up water bodies. And I think that these shows are worth it not only in terms of learning a language, it's a perfect tool to broaden your horizons and become more interested in the world around you again. I also have to mention that there are 2 podcasts. Die Maus zum Hören consists of 1 hour-long episodes featuring separate stories and quizzes which are typically connected to the main theme of the episode. Die Sendung mit der Maus, on the other hand, has small 10-20 minutes episodes with videos for them available. Third show, Was ist was? Der Podcast. As the description says, the mission of this podcast is to put the wonders of our world into the listeners' ears. And yes, they deliver. Was ist Was focuses on the wide range of subjects from democracy to the dinosaurs, but the quality of the content doesn't get worse because of that. It's similar in its structure and goals to the previous shows from the list, so we move on to something more peculiar. Das Geheimnis, musikalische Rätsel und Krimis zum Mitraten. This show isn't available on YouTube, but you can listen to it on Apple Podcasts or other services that you prefer. As the name suggests, the show is about interactive detective stories. And that's what I like about it, and check about the most. Shows engaging with the listener or with the viewer. Small questions here and there don't allow your attention to wander off somewhere else. You learn new information and simultaneously train your logic and attention span. The episodes are relatively short, so it's like TikTok for your brain, except you grow smarter. Also, you can pick your favorite stories and main characters, since there are many of them. Do you prefer detectives with teachers, or kids, or cats, or retired grannies as main heroes? Choose what you like and let me know in the comments. I personally prefer Frau Krüger with her deep voice. Taxi ins Mich. That's a show for those of you who for some reason love to listen about illnesses and diseases, but want to do it in German. All episodes share the same plotline and characters who embark on scientific journeys, so it's not a dry lecture, but sort of a game. Again, that's a show which, in a simple form, explains why some things happen to our bodies. My favorite episode was one about puberty and periods because it allowed me to take a glimpse into how German media treats some topics which are taboo in other cultures or media. That's also why I find native content for kids important for language learning and culture learning, because subconsciously you also learn behavioral and social norms. You learn to accept certain attitudes to things which may seem peculiar for you as a person from another cultural ground. What also is important is that real doctors fact check this show. Their names you can find in the description of each episode of the podcast. And that's it. My top 5 shows for kids. Please like this video so I know that you appreciate my efforts and would like to hear more tips on learning German. Feel free to ask any questions in the comment section and don't forget to check out the description for all the links. Bye!